Alright guys, we are going to be cooking salmon now, and what we'll do is, the way I like my salmon is, I usually put some, I'm going to do it two ways to kind of give you all a little variety. The first one I like to do is just straight teriyaki, the same one we did the steak with, the very, very teriyaki. And the second part we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of lime juice. We're going to spray a little bit of the olive oil that we used to spray the foreman grill with, and we're going to use a little bit of dillweed. So, let's grab a knife. Okay, and alright, so let's pour a little bit of teriyaki on there. Okay, we're good. I'm going to do this all at once so I don't get my hands all dirty. A little bit of lime juice on this one here. Put on, let's put our pepper first. Our dillweed. Good, and let me flip this over. Yeah, I love this stuff. This stuff is good for salmon and for our fish. Spray that.
These salmon turn out really well in the Tupperware too.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so we're good to go. So let's spray our foreman grill. Let me go ahead and spread this around a little bit. Okay. All right. Nice and seasoned.
Get a marinade.
Yeah, get a marinade, right? So let's throw it on there.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
Done.
So, other fish which I really love in here is tuna. This is like the salmon. It's a little more pricey, but I think it's worth it because if you have something like this, then it really adds a lot of variety to the zero willpower eating system and makes it a lot more likely you'll stick to it. So pretty much exact same thing. Olive oil. Oops. And the dill. It's a little too much.
It's all right.
And same thing on the other side. And just shake it on.
Yeah, you like a lot of dillweed on yours.
Same thing, just rub that around. There you go.
Yeah, good thing about fish is it cooks fast. I mean, you think chicken and beef cooks fast. I mean, on the foreman grill, it cooks really fast. So,
and, especially, I mean, I like my salmon like medium rare.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like it like not well done, then you can just cook it like super fast.
Yeah, and it's almost done already. I mean, I'm probably leaving it on there for another 30 seconds, and we're good. So actually, one thing that we're not showing, but which can be a good low-cost alternative is tilapia. Yeah.
Can you talk about that? Like how you eat that?
Yeah, tilapia is actually really, really good, and it's actually what I found to be the cheapest out of all fish. Besides, and actually the leanest and the cheapest out of all fish. Tilapia, it's low in fats, low in calories, and you can find it for about last time I found it for it was about $2.39 a pound. And again, I bought a massive amount. I actually bought, like no exaggeration, I bought about $200 worth.
Wow.
Yeah. So do the math. It's about 80 pounds to about 100 pounds.
And actually,
of tilapia.
We were eating before we ran out.
We've been eating tilapia for the past about what 3-4 days?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe about 3 days.
And it's good. It's good because like even if you don't put any seasoning on it, you can put basically whatever seasoning you want on the tilapia. It's going to taste good.
And personally, I just chose tilapia because it's cheap. So, salmon and tuna is really good too, but tastes pretty close. And the amount of food that I eat, I'd rather keep it cheap and good.
So I mean, if you really want to do this on a budget, probably the way to do it is chicken breast as a staple as always, ground beef and tilapia, and that's like three good proteins which are going to be super cheap.
All right, look at that. Good stuff. Let's lay this out in our buffet line. And yeah, I probably can't catch it on the camera, but on break, Dan put down one of those one of the meatloaves.
No, that was delicious.
Yeah, and I scarfed down a steak.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to start making that meatloaf more often.
Yeah.
So actually, let's talk about if a guy had a little bit more money, he could probably like do more like salmon, more tuna, high quality beef.
Yeah, definitely. It's just really just depends on your taste buds, and yeah, some people like salmon, some people like the tunas. Tilapia is good too. Just really depends on what you like.
Yeah. I actually know a friend who's has like even a little bit more to spend. What he does is he hires somebody to prepare all this food for him. And really, this is only like 2 hours of work, so it's not actually that much money.
Yeah.
I think he pays them like 30 or 40 bucks.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah. So I mean, if you don't want to do any work and you have a little bit more to spend, you can do that.
Yeah, and make them wash the dishes too.
And really, the good part about this is, because it's like zero skill cooking, you don't have to hire a professional chef.
Yeah.
You can hire, basically anybody, and they can cook this just as well as you could.
Yeah, just tell them, you want this for that and this for that, and that's it.
Yeah.
So.
Definitely.
All right, let's see. Wow, it's unbelievable. It's almost done already.
Yeah. So after this, we can also we'll have the pork. I find that is it's kind of similar to the chicken, but I like it because when you're doing this like for months and months at a time, then you just need any kind of variety that you can.
Yeah, and one thing I do to keep it to keep it different is sometimes when I stick with the same proteins, I use different sauces, to kind of spice it up, and a lot of times I may cook chicken breast one way one week and cook the same chicken breast but another way. So kind of just change it up and kind of see how you like it.
Yeah. I know. I think I do this a little different than you. One thing which I almost always do is I will like cut the meat up and like mash everything together, usually with rice, and then I'll like put whatever sauce on there. And actually, it takes zero willpower to the next level because I don't like to cut food. Actually, my laziness is actually
there you go.
Level where I don't like to cut my food. I just like it, bite sized. So that way you can just scoop it in.
Yeah, that's a good way. I've done that before. Sometimes on the ground beef, what I do is I go ahead and just mix it in with the rice. So this way you don't have to, like I said, cut. You just literally have a fork or a spoon and you just scoop into your mouth and that's it.
And I know you do sometimes. I mean, I do like to do it sometimes that way too, where you have the whole piece of meat, and then you eat the meat separately from the rice and vegetables.
Yeah, and yeah, we're good.
Nice.
Let's use. Actually, there we go.
That looks really good. I love tuna personally, so I'm looking forward to those.
Scoop it in.
So, Mike, when you're cooking the fish, do you ever have a problem with it falling apart on the foreman?
Actually, with tilapia, that's something I run into a lot of times.
Yeah.
And it's only because usually when I'm cooking the same meats, I don't really wash it in between. Yeah. And today, of course, we wash the foreman before every meat. But when you cook the same one, a lot of times it leaves a little bit of film on the foreman grill after every one, and it starts to stick afterwards.
Yeah.
But what I found is just like how we made the meatloaf a little earlier. Really, you're still measuring the amount of portions. You're still looking at the portions, so it doesn't really have to stay in one piece. Just as long as you get a certain amount, into the Tupperwares, you'll be fine. So not just usually go ahead and scrape it off the foreman, and it's a whole big pile of tilapia. Some are full pieces, and some are all broken.
Yeah, and I find if it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I saw it in Tupperware style. Some of it's broken, and it's no big deal. I mean, all the portions are about the same size. Off by a little bit, no big deal.
Okay, so that's how you cook fish.
There you go.